Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it?
And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it to the right side. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
There's the handoff. They finally stop them at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Sayan. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Picks the ball up as intended, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Williams. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tailback with another carry. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Saying. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down, though.
A really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Using his legs here. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
On the ground, it's Washington.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. They're going to scramble now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The gamble doesn't pay off. Will the head coach pay for that decision later? That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He breaks free. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hands.
The ball is picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They couldn't stop him there.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Clark. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Savage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They get the second half started with a running play. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think
he's in the clear. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Williams. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The tight end has got it. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. And the Huskies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Catch made on the right side. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back, it's Williams. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Refusing to be brought down. crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Ohio State, 35. Washington, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The sure hands. It's Porter. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Ohio State, 42. Washington, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. Hurt in the open. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskies.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Washington, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Comes the offense set to take over here. On the run, it's Peoples. Fights through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go on fourth down. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking for some space. It's Peoples. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's a shotgun run call. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Clark. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looks like Washington will have the first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them. Second down after that previous play.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't.
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
As incomplete under heavy pressure, a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball here on offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's reeled in. It's Savage. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The back's got it. Breaks free. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, 46 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get